When I thought of the hell of being a lifer, I thought of Mark. Mark was a skinny 41-year-old with an outdated mustache which made him resemble a 1970s porn star. He had great long arms that I admired, with thick bicep veins. When I was a kid, I had a chubby period around the age of 12, right before a growing spurt. And since then I always loved having veins in my arms. And from an artist's point of view, I loved seeing them on others, especially in the arms and forearms. Mark knew nothing else but Harvey's, and he was miserable. I closed the restaurant with him many times. He sometimes complained how tired he was. Each night he closed, we'd alternate cleaning the vent above the hamburger grill. You see, at Harvey's, we cooked everything fresh, and you could choose your garnishes once the burgers were grilled. To clean the greasy vent, you'd have to stand up on the grill and first scrape the congealed grease from the inside of the vent using the biggest kitchen knife we had. Then you wipe the vent down with a cloth. We were very near closing time. It was quiet. The manager was counting the register, and the other girl on shift was covering and putting away the fresh salad bowls. I was cleaning dishes in the back, and Mark got up with the hefty knife to scrape the vent. Pretty soon, we heard a yell. Mark rushed to the back of the restaurant, holding his hand. He somehow slashed himself across the inside of all 4 fingers of his right hand and was dripping blood. His fingers were intact, but he sliced all 4 tendons. As the girls were wrapping up his hand to rush him to the hospital, they asked him how it happened. He said it was just scraping the vent and he slipped. I didn't say anything then, but I never believed him. I could not conceive how he could have handled the knife in such a way as to reach for the sharpened side of the blade. I think he just needed an excuse for time off and maybe some workers' compensation. This was his only opportunity for hiatus, I thought. I looked at him with sad realization. I didn't want my life to be like his.